Python pandas remove duplicate columns. What is the easiest way to remove duplicate columns from a data frame? I am reading a text file that has duplicate columns via. The column names are. All the time and time relative columns contain the same data. I want. All my attempts at dropping, deleting, etc. such as result in uniquely valued index errors. Sorry for being a pandas noob. Any suggestions would be appreciated. Additional details. Pandas version 0.9.0. Python version 2.7.3. Windows 7. Installed via Python C 2.7.3.0. Data file. Note: in the real file, columns are separated by tabs. Here they are separated by 4 spaces.
Here's a one-line solution to remove columns based on duplicate column names. How it works. Suppose the columns of the data frame are alpha, beta, alpha. df.columns.duplicated returns a Boolean array, a true or false for each column. If it is false, then the column name is unique up to that point. If it is true, then the column name is duplicated earlier. For example, using the given example, the returned value would be false, false, true. Pandas allows one to index using Boolean values whereby it selects only the true values. Since we want to keep the unduplicated columns, we need the above Boolean array to be flipped, true, true, false, equals tilde false, false, true. Finally, df.lock_column, true, true, false, selects only the non-duplicated columns using the aforementioned indexing capability. The final .copy is there to copy the data frame to, mostly, avoid getting errors about trying to modify an existing data frame later down the line. Note, the above only checks columns names, not column values. To remove duplicated indexes. Since it is similar enough, do the same thing on the index. To remove duplicates by checking values without transposing. Update and caveat: please be careful in applying this. For the counterexample provided by Jawat in the comments, this solution may not have the desired outcome in all cases. This avoids the issue of transposing. Is it fast? No. Does it work? In some cases. Here, try it on this.
It sounds like you already know the unique column names. If that's the case, then df equals df time relative, n2, would work. If not, your solution should work. You probably have something specific to your data that's messing it up. We could give more help if there's more details you could give us about the data. Edit. Like Andy said, the problem is probably with the duplicate column titles. For a sample table file dummy.csv I made up. Using reader_table gives unique columns and works properly. If your version doesn't let you can hack together a solution to make them unique.
transposing is inefficient for large data frames. Here is an alternative. Use it like this. Edit. A memory-efficient version that treats nans like any other value.
If I'm not mistaken, the following does what was asked without the memory problems of the transpose solution and with fewer lines than at Carlo's function, keeping the first of any similarly named columns.
It looks like you are on the right path. Here is the one-liner you are looking for. But since there is no example data frame that produces the referenced error message reindexing only valid with uniquely valued index objects, it is tough to say exactly what would solve the problem. If restoring the original index is important to you, do this.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.